Now to the flood disaster in central Texas. Bad weather today hampered the search for the 101 people still missing.
The number of confirmed dead now stands at 134. Jason Allen has the latest now from Kerrville. Jason.
And the river keeps rising and falling, which with each one of those rainstorms you mentioned, each time making the water murkier again and adding to the difficulty of this long search. A memorial to the victims who have been found has been building here in downtown Kerrville. People have covered it in pictures of daughters and mothers and fathers who were lost with notes and letters to them. Just a couple blocks away is where all of those victims are brought after they are found. A funeral home is serving as the central location for that work. A parking lot in the back has turned into an expanded morgue. Funeral director teams have been rotating in and out to help, and there has been a justice of the peace there as well to pronounce the death. This is where the difficult conversations have been happening with families more than 130 times now since this flood.
And Jason, you mentioned yesterday that it might take 6 months to complete the recovery. What has your reporting shown you today about just how painstaking that process is?
I had a conversation with a homeowner not far from us. The home and the yard were flooded. And after they cleared away all of the debris and the RVs, there was a victim found. But after that, search teams with dogs have noticed that there is still something or someone possibly there. They have been back 9 times to search now. The most recent last night. They haven't found anything, and they've had to move on. That is just one property along miles of riverbank. That's the kind of searching that is happening.
Wow. Okay. Jason Allen, thank you so much from Kerrville.
A major storm swept across the Northeast overnight. Heavy rain caused flooding, blamed for 2 deaths in New Jersey.
Right here in New York City, we had near record rainfall, which is why Lonnie Quinn is joining us early tonight. So, Lonnie, why was this system different?
Okay, so it gave us our biggest rainfall rate that we've ever had outside of a tropical system. So that in and of itself, I mean, number 2 on the list behind any sort of hurricane or tropical storm. But you also have this steady flow of moisture coming in up and down the eastern seaboard. I'll get into that in just a minute, but I think the pictures can speak louder than the words. Look at this, all right? You're looking at Scotch Plains, New Jersey. That, Maurice, okay, that's a UPS truck floating backwards. Think about the weight that truck holds and how strong that water has to be. You see that rescue? They actually dropped that man into the water. He then gets pulled to the other side. We had water rescues throughout that area. This is New York City. You're looking at the subway stop, guys, at 28th Street in Chelsea. I mean, why did something like this happen in the subway when we picked up about 2.6 inches of rain yesterday? The problem was in 1 hour, the subway system, it's all sort of connected, believe it or not, to the sewer system. I know this is sort of an unsavory topic, but the sewer system in New York City can accommodate 1.75 inches of rain per hour. Last night it was falling at over 2 inches per hour. That is going to bubble up, and it comes right out the grates in the subway system. You see what that picture looks like right there. A tough situation. We do see more rain brewing potentially for the area tomorrow.
10 seconds here. Seems like there's a lot of flooding going on this year. Is that the case or just our imagination?
No, you're absolutely right. It's about 2.5 times what we typically have. Typically by this time in July, we've had about 2,000 flash flooding reports. Right now, Maurice, we have 5,000.
Wow.
Lonnie Quinn, we'll see you again in the show.
You bet.